One of the things that kids say,
there was nothing to do.
There's nothing to do here.
There's not crap.
We've become the answer to there's nothing to do.
Young people are going to be involved sooner or later anyway.
To reach out to my community.
We give them a tool to change things.
Poetry,
writing, art,
audio, photos,
photography,
video.
This is a great place.
I was just kind of thinking about what we could do, what I could do in particular that would make a sustained impact in this community. Starting the online newspaper, starting BRsq, just seemed natural.
I decided it'd be kind of nice to have a community-oriented program that'll teach kids good citizenship through the First Amendment and through expressing themselves in different ways.
Carla wanted to have sort of a civic action group, a way to make kids better citizens and to show them how to, be involved in their community. And Rick had his journalism, and they sort of just fused the two together. Let's be better citizens through journalism.
Mass media production, that journalism education, that First Amendment education was an excellent way to help kids be more active and engaged in their community.
The question was, how do we actually get our name out there? How do we get people to know about us? And it was a simple answer. It was, let's have a face. Let's get an office and a venue for bands and artists. And what better place than the Arts District of Canton?
BRsq has given kids that opportunity to start something.
If you want young people to have an opinion, they need a way to express themselves. And there's an online publication now where they go out and they do news stories, they write editorials.
Kids don't read newspapers. They're boring, they're gray. And they end up not knowing anything about their community or the outside world. Our website changes that.
We write about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. We write about the stuff that's relevant.
Essentially, we try to cover what kids care about anyway.
BRsq gives me the opportunity to not only write a story that's in my comfort zone, but then to also be a part of the event itself.
If you want to do this reporting work and this writing work, you've got to go into it through school and classes, and you don't really get right involved in it the way you do here.
I don't think Canton has enough of a voice from its youth. I think that's definitely a direction we're starting to move into.
I can find out about local news on their website. I can find out about sports games, things like that. I can find out about pretty much everything dealing with the community on their website.
One of the things that kids say, not only in our community, but every community, there's nothing to do, or nobody listens. And this is just a direct answer to that complaint.
We are giving kids something to do, and we're teaching kids that don't have experience in even planning events or knowing about bands, the chance to do that. The types of activities that we create or that we try to promote here are either arts related, concert series, poetry, spoken word, story slams. Those happen every week, concerts happen every month.
More and more people come to the concerts. Lots and lots of people here on First Friday, even though it was dead everywhere else in the city.
This is a great way to bring them in, give them some fun, safe things to do in Canton.
The events we're providing are interesting. They're different.
When we have our concerts and things, restaurants from downtown Canton will sponsor us, or places like Quantum Hut will sponsor us. And so when the kids get our posters, they see that these places have sponsored us, and then they go there too as well to see what's going on there. Kids start to realize there's a lot more to our city than what they generally know.
In this day and age, you don't get anything done by yourself. It's all about collaboration. The Canton Arts District's a collaboration of the Chamber of Commerce and Arts in Stark and 40 to 50 artists. No one can do it alone, so it's really important, if you believe in something as being good for the community, that you try to partner with them, because collaboration succeeds and wins. Trying to do it by yourself usually winds up as a failure.
The direction that we want to continue to move things in is a direction where we take ownership for our own community, for our own block, our own house, on our own street. There are a growing number of people who are willing to do that and who are willing to work together to do that. And BRsq is no exception. As a matter of fact, they're a part of that group of people who get it and who are taking responsibility for this community.
Every time Citizen X And BRsq has come to it. They've had an innovative new idea.
There'll be a desire to make a connection with BRsq because these guys are part of the solution.
BRsq is really invested in the youth in this community, and we need more resources so that we can provide more for the youth.
We want people to be excited about being smart. We want people to be excited about being part of this community and really knowing what to do.
You can say something. You can say something that's meaningful. You can make things happen in your community.
Many young people feel that no one's listening to them. And I think BRsq says, if you want people to listen, write something.
The long-term goal is that people in Canton, specifically youth, realize that we're here and we're bigger than we've ever been. And that community knows that if they have a problem with how this city is functioning, that they could come to us and we'll find a way to help.